Hey, what's up YouTube? Down the Smartphone Guy coming back at you with another video, and today we're checking out the Xiaomi Miija 4K action camera. We're going to take it out on the trails that you see behind me and see how this thing performs. Alright, so here is the camera itself. You can pick it up right now in the links down below for right around $100. So this is the Xiaomi Miija 4K action camera, and in comparison to the GoPro Hero, this is the GoPro Hero 6, you can see it's a little bit longer, a little bit thinner than the GoPro Hero 6, but just kind of a quick idea of the size of this actual camera. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the specs. Actually, let's talk about the build quality. So this is made out of aluminum, and in order to get down to the battery compartment, you can see we have a 1450 milliamp hour battery. There's the slot for our SD card, and we have a little tripod mount there as well. This is our power. This is where we're going to actually charge it up. So it's using micro USB for charging it. You can see one of the microphone slots there as well. Basically just one button on the camera. Everything else is done on the touch screen. So this is going to start the recording, and we'll go ahead and go through some of the settings in just a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the box. In the box, you get the camera, you get the micro USB cable, and you get your instructions. That's it. Not a whole lot to it. Now this can pair up with your device, so it uses the Mi Home app, and I will say that is definitely one of the negatives in my opinion of this camera, is the fact that the app that you paired up with your phone just isn't all that great in comparison to like GoPro. GoPro is much more, I would say, advanced when it comes to the connection to your device, whatever it might be, whatever your device might be. Also, this one's waterproof without any kind of case. This does not come with a waterproof case, and the camera itself is not waterproof. So it's about an extra $15 investment. So I'll leave a link down in the description for the waterproof casing. But this does take very good photo and video, so we'll take a look at that in just a little bit. So we have 4K, up to 4K and 30 frames per second. It says 2-hour battery life. It has a 1450 milliamp hour battery, and honestly, it's more like a little over an hour in my experience. We have a 2.4-inch touchscreen, so that's great. Makes it super easy to navigate through. Again, we have that Wi-Fi to connect it up to your device, but the app you're going to use with it isn't all that fantastic. So we have Umbrella CPU on here. In terms of the lens, we have a focal length of 3.2 millimeters. That's f/2.8, and a field of view of 145 degrees. So now let's go ahead and take a look at what all you get on the camera. So if I slide down, you can see that we have some of our quick settings here. So we have settings. We can just kind of scroll through these real quick. A couple of the important ones that you have here. So we have auto rotate. So that's if you're going to have it upside down, maybe you have it connected to like a monopod and you stick it underwater. Then you'll want that rotate on so that it automatically flips the picture for you. We have a few other things. Wi-Fi, that's where you're going to turn the Wi-Fi on and off. We have Bluetooth pairing. But just a quick look at the various settings you have available here. If I come over here, we have some video settings, and you can do the same thing if you go into some of the other. So if I swipe from the left to the right, you can change it to time-lapse, slow motion. Slow motion automatically is 720p at 200 frames per second, so you can see that there. We can do time-lapse, and we can do time-lapse actually at any, I believe, any resolution. Let's go ahead and check that out. So 1080p is what it's at, 30 frames per second by default, it looks like. So if I tap down here in the settings, looks like we can go 4K. So yeah, we can shoot 4K for the time-lapse as well. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so we'll go out of that, and we'll get out of the time-lapse. So swipe back over here. We have loop record, video plus photo, we have timer, we have burst, and we have time-lapse photo. So let's go ahead into photo here. And we'll come down here, and we have a 16:9 aspect ratio or 4:3. So those are our options there. Go ahead and get out of that and go back into video. Alright, so if I swipe over from the right, you can see that it's going to take me into all the videos that I've done already. We'll take a look at some of those samples in just a little bit, and then that's about it. So that's pretty much navigating through. Navigating through this thing is super simple, so that's awesome. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the video shot on this camera.
Donovan the Smartphone Guy coming back at you with another video. And in this video, we're going to review a park. So here is a sippy thingy. There's some monkey bars. You can see my brother on those. And then there's some ladders, and we have a slide. And so far this park seems pretty fun, yeah. There's a tunnel. There's my sister. She's so cute, and she's at this park. There's just some kiddie slides. Some ladders. Stop! You're breaking Dad's camera. Okay, this was Donovan the Smartphone Guy.